What if you only had 3.5 hours a day to actually live your life? And then one random stranger changed everything. This is episode 1 of The Futures of You and Me. And trust me, it starts simple, but it's deeper than you think. The story begins with a strange question. Would you like to meet your next boyfriend? Right away, it feels like we're stepping into a world where relationships might not be as natural as they seem. But before we get answers, we go back 2 weeks earlier. To the life of a girl who seems to have everything perfectly organized, except what really matters. She lives alone in a smart, fully automated home. When she walks in and says, "I'm home," there's no human voice waiting for her. Only a system responding, initiating home mode. Everything adjusts instantly. Lights, temperature, atmosphere, it's all perfect. And yet, something feels missing. Her life runs on a strict routine. Every single day is planned, calculated, and repeated. At one point, she breaks down her entire schedule. Out of 24 hours, most of her time is already gone. Sleeping, working, commuting, eating, and handling daily tasks. And when she's done counting, she realizes something shocking. She only has 3.5 hours left for herself. Just 3.5 hours to actually live. Because of that, she becomes extremely protective of her time. She doesn't want to waste it on random people or meaningless interactions. She prefers quiet, simple days where nothing unusual happens. For her, peace means everything. But at the same time, that peaceful life starts to feel a little empty. The next day, she's back in her usual routine, standing at the train station, surrounded by the same crowd, hearing the same announcements, living the same cycle again and again. And in that moment, her mind drifts away. She remembers her trip to the Philippines last summer. The best time of her life. A time when she felt free, alive, and completely different from who she is now. She quietly wonders, when will summer come again? It's a simple thought, but it reveals something deeper. She misses that version of herself. And then, everything changes. Out of nowhere, a voice calls out, "Excuse me." She turns. A stranger is standing there, holding something she dropped. He returns it to her, and she thanks him. It's a short, ordinary interaction. Nothing dramatic, nothing special. But in a life that never changes, even a small moment like this stands out. For the first time, something interrupts her routine. Something unexpected. And even though it only lasts a few seconds, it leaves an impression. This moment is important. Because until now, her world has been controlled, predictable, and isolated. She lives in comfort, but without real connection. And this stranger? He represents something different. Something real. Something human. It's not about what he did, it's about what he started. A break in the pattern. By the end of episode 1, nothing huge has happened. But everything has already begun. Her life hasn't changed yet, but now, there's a possibility that it might. Because sometimes, it's not big events that change your life. It's small moments. A single interaction. A random meeting. A simple, "Excuse me." And that's what makes this story so interesting. It shows how even in a life controlled by time, routine, and systems, one unexpected person can change everything. So the real question is, what happens next?